Courage is being scared to death, but saddling up anyway. That's the quote on the inside of this John Wayne mug today. Welcome to Coffee with Alain this fine Monday morning, and we're going to talk a little bit about courage, what it is, and some things to help you be more courageous, not only in an active threat situation or self-defense situation, but in anything in life that maybe some type of fear is holding you back. I appreciate everybody that joins me. Thank you, everyone, for commenting, sharing, getting this podcast and live video out to more and more people. Much appreciation to everyone. And remember, you can always watch these videos on the enjoylifesafely.com blog, or you can go to Enjoy Life Safely podcast, and you can have all the audios. And there are also links to the Spotify and Apple podcasts. You can find them there as well. So help get those around. Share them. Enjoy them. I make them for you. So thank you. Courage. As the John Wayne Cup says, courage is being scared to death, but saddling up anyway. Anybody who says they've never felt fear is lying or a psychopath and something's wrong with them. We all feel fear. Ask any combat soldier or somebody that's been in the thick of a really dangerous situation. They were scared. They felt fear, but they overcame that fear. They saddled up anyway and did what was necessary, and then they were called courageous. If they turned and ran, they may have been called scared. They may have been called cowards. I'm not going to call anybody anything for how they react in a scary situation. None of us knows how we will react in certain things. But I do want to share a few little tips this morning that can help you be more courageous when you have to be. How you can overcome fear and do what's necessary, either to survive or to succeed if the fear is holding you back in something in life. One of the things we can do is have a plan. If we have a plan of what we will do in a situation, it is easier to get through the fear and follow our plan. With that plan comes training. If you train in self-defense and you have a plan for how you're going to get to safety if something happens, it makes it easier when you're scared. If you're afraid of public speaking, but you have a speech to give to advance in your career because it's going to help you, you have a plan. You lay out what you're going to say with your speech. Then you rehearse and practice and train so you can perform that. So it's the same in life as it is with self-defense, as it is with an active threat. Training, preparation, and plans will help you get through fear to reach your objective, whether that's survival or whether that's succeeding. Something else that I teach in all of my active threat, active shooter courses, and all of my self-defense and safety courses, the thing that we sometimes call combat breathing or box breathing. I've talked about that before. I'll probably talk about it again because it is extremely important and it works. Breathing can help you get through fear to survive or to succeed. I've taught this breathing in safety and women's self-defense classes, and I've had people come to me later and say, I use that breathing thing before I have to give a presentation at work, and it really helps. So when I teach an active shooter class, an active threat class, some of the things I'm teaching are life skills that go beyond an active shooter situation. And the combat breathing or box breathing is definitely one of them. Want to say good morning to Dixon. Dixon says, scared to death when mugged once, but more so for my wife than myself. That's often the case, especially for those of us like you and I, Dixon, who have devoted our lives to martial arts and combat arts and so forth. Often we have fear for others more than ourselves in dangerous situations. And many military people will tell you the reason they did what they did during a courageous act wasn't so much for themselves, but for the people that they were serving with, the others in their platoon or company or squad or whatever size unit they were part of. So many people will dig down and find that courage, not just for themselves, but for others that they care about. And you being scared for your wife is exactly that same principle. I think I would probably be the same. I mean, I would be more scared for my wife and daughter in a situation than for myself. And that's just sort of the nature of people that are protectors and often go into military, martial arts, law enforcement, those kind of occupations, because they're protectors. Dave Grossman calls them sheepdogs, but that's the kind of people we are. And so we are afraid for others sometimes more than ourselves. But the breathing, the plan, the practice, the training, that will help us help others just like it will help ourselves. So that's the short message I wanted to provide this morning. You can be courageous in the face of danger, in the face of a fear of something else. But if you have a plan and you've done some training and practice, and you remember to breathe and work your plan, you can get through the fear. You can pull up that courage, saddle up anyway, and achieve the desired results. Eric Bam says, happy Friday. It's Monday, but just roll with it. All right, Eric, happy Friday. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you saying hello. Okay, everybody, I'm going to sign off. Got a busy Monday. Hope you have a busy Monday. Make it a fantastic one. And remember, just saddle up. That's how you find courage, and that's how you achieve what you desire, whether it's survival, whether it's success. See you tomorrow.